New at 6 o'clock, the state spends a load of money to make railroad crossings safer. A new $100 million effort starts early next year to add more warning signs at crossings all over the state. News on 6 reporter Emery Bryan is live at a crossing with this story for us. Emery?
Well, here's a railroad crossing right in the middle of Tulsa, and even though trains go very slowly through here, there are accidents even at crossings like this one. Now, with some one-time state and federal money, some money from the railroads, the state intends to upgrade railroad crossings all over the state, starting with crossings that aren't even marked as well as this one. The Burlington Northern Line through Claremore is one of 19 freight lines that crosses Oklahoma. Rogers County is one of the state's busiest rail corridors, and that's why so many crossings have full warning systems with arms and lights and bells. But the state has 3,700 crossings, and most aren't marked so clearly. Most only have railroad crossbucks that many people ignore. In Claremore, there's so much rail traffic and so much waiting, almost everyone has seen people try to get ahead of a train.
There's probably 20 or 30 a day that goes through, and people do like go fast trying to get across the railroad tracks.
Speeding up all the time to catch, before the crossing goes down. And
at the state capitol, the governor announced a new initiative to improve warnings at 300 rail and highway intersections over the next 4 years.
We must do a better job as a state to protect our citizens at these rail crossings, and that is what this plan will do.
The infusion of money will fast forward safety improvements already in the plans. They'll come at 3 times the current pace of 25 intersections a year. Already this year, 5 people have died in train collisions, all at intersections that were marked.
And the driver of a vehicle is totally dependent upon the warning devices that are in advance of the crossing that will tell them that they have an impending danger.
In Claremore, trains back up traffic, and even emergency traffic has to detour around it because there's no way over or under the tracks. That's how it is in most places, so the state wants to make sure drivers at least know what's ahead.
it gets scary because I've had a friend die a couple years ago on tracks, and it's scary.
Now, ODOT hasn't decided exactly which crossings will get the upgrade first. They're going over some data about accidents, the amount of rail traffic and highway traffic to develop that list, which they should have out early next year. Emery Bryan, News on 6.